So, somebody wants to know how to raise your vibration. Well, you do the things that make you really, really happy. Like, I just had a whole full on sing out. I went over to Beyonce's portal. That's how well, imagination helps because it adds animation to my life. So I just went over to Beyonce's juke joint. They was playing Cowboy Carter over there. And let me tell you, that thing had me sweating. Okay? I was in here singing and dancing and feeling so good. Okay? And I still feel so good. Okay? And I'm going to ride this wave until some fuck shit come along. Now, the fuck shit can be anywhere from a level 1 to a 10. But depending on what it is, since I'm already up high, it determines just how much of a fuck I give about something. And it could be a 0. Because sometimes we give a fuck about things that we really do not need to give a fuck about. In all honesty. You got to work with the things that you can control. Excuse me. And that's where your power is. Okay? For real. The whole situation with the election, it went how it went. And so we move forward. But for me, it's like, let's not move forward in bitterness. Let's not look for people to, the red people have their ideals and that's how they want to live and they have the right. So you also have that right too. And so by embracing the fact that you're not a victim, right? You're not a victim if you don't claim yourself as one. And so therefore you won't have limitations. Anything that you feel you can't do that's a limitation because you can do anything. You can be anything you want. You can. You just have to know that some things take a little longer to come into manifestation for you to see it physically. But know the work is always being done. And when you are on board with it, when you say, okay, I put my ask out there and I know the universe is going to give it to me. And so now I'm going to keep living my life, right? If I'm in a miserable situation, though I can't move out of it right now, the universe is going to offer me opportunities for happiness in the midst of my storm, in the midst of my darkness. And I'm going to use my discernment and say, fuck yeah, I'm going to ride this wave. I'm not just going to be like, oh my God, I want to leave. My life is not going to be right until I leave. No. Sometimes you can't leave right away. Sometimes you can't quit that job right away. Sometimes you can't get out that relationship right away. Sometimes you can't get out that lease, whatever the thing is you stuck in. So what you got to do is change your mindset about it. All right, I'm here. Now what? And so you want happiness and joy. You ask for a way out. But in between time, because time is so sublime. If you use it the right way, use it for your benefit. Find ways in your current situation environment to boost your happiness as often as possible. Do your favorite things. You know what I mean? I love diffusers. So I light mine and the smells and it lights up and make me happy. Candles, coloring, Cat Williams, Beyonce, imagination. Make some shit up. Go on YouTube and look at houses and stuff. Get yourself excited. That thing you want, how can you feed it? How can you help the momentum to grow? If you want to move out of the place that you in, start looking at places. Don't wait until you got the money. You're not going to get the money that way. Start investing in your vision. Vision boards. Again, YouTube. How can you invest in and see more of what you want? How can you expose yourself to more of what you want? That's how you get it. Okay? That's how you get it. And while you're on the way to it, pay attention to yourself. Take your credit. Give yourself congratulations for completing tasks. Okay? Make a big deal out of shit like that. Yes, the shit you're supposed to do. Bitch, I went to work today. I didn't smack nobody. Yes! I'm gonna go and get me a macchiato, a frappuccino, a cup of cocoa, some cereal, like my favorite cereal, Maybe go buy a Barbie doll, a hula hoop. Oh my goodness. Jacks. Like for real, do something to celebrate yourself. And that's how you raise your vibration. So when them hardships come in, you remember how Tina got? I damn it became invisible. She's sitting there chanting and she in her space. He couldn't even touch her. I find that remarkable. He couldn't even, she was right there, and I know he wanted to beat her ass. He couldn't. He couldn't touch her because she was too powerful. Become more powerful than your circumstances, okay? Oh, let's run that back. That was a good one. Become more powerful than your circumstances. You look at that problem and say, you know what, bitch? As long as I'm alive, I know there's a solution for you. Okay? I done said my prayers, did my due diligence. I'm in faith, and I'm going to keep journaling. I'm going to do everything I can to make this problem go away. Not in a controlling kind of way. Following your intuition, using your discernment. Because the decision making has to be made from a perspective of what is going to be the outcome for this for me if I do this. Is it going to bring me more pain and suffering? Because I don't want that. But is it going to bring me some happiness? Is it going to bring me some peace? Okay. Jell-O it is. You know, because I loved Jell-O when I was little. I love that shit. Ice cream and cake. You know, all that stuff they say when you're supposed to have. Listen, life be fucking stressful. Okay? And it's either like choose your waistband or your happiness. Like for real. I know people be like, you are what you eat and stuff. And whatever. Get it how you live. But I'm coming from a place of you ain't got shit to be happy about but ice cream. Eat it. Enjoy it. Love it. Don't feel guilty or ashamed. Don't worry about your waistline. That shit's out of control with stress. You can't do nothing about it. You can exercise. It's not going to go away. Trust me. I mean, for entertainment purposes only, you know, what happens in your world. But I'm just giving you something real I've seen. When you're stressed out, your body, it has to get into fight or flight. It has to take care of you. And sometimes that means you get more chunky. Because maybe some days you won't be able to eat because your stomach is so upset from disgust what all these people did from you from your past. And you can't eat. Well, you packed it on. It's there. So your body can go into keto. So it's okay. Go through your process the way you need to go through your process. But insert some happiness in there, bitch. For real. So that way, that little bit of smooth sailing can turn into a lot of bit of smooth sailing. It'll grow. It will grow. If you feed it, it will grow. If you nurture it, it will grow. I love you. You have it going. All right, bye.
You're more special than you even know. You have something inside of you that no one else has. Something that no one else can give this world but you. And as soon as you wake up to that fact, you will live in your bliss. You will live that life that you've always envisioned. Because those visions that you see in your mind, those intuitions that you get, those desires that you have are the voice of God. And they speak to you, calling you to become the best version of yourself. Rest in those thoughts.